Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel to discuss about Bitcoin, this current crash. Everybody's scared about this situation. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the latest news that the US government wants to sell now 2 billion worth of Bitcoin. And suddenly Bitcoin went from $64,500 to $66,400. And that's one great example that don't listen to the FUD and the news, because sometimes it can be very deceiving. But let's concentrate today on Bitcoin to understand if this crash is over, if we're going to see finally another pump, are we going to resume the uptrend, are we going to go even lower? I'm going to explain to you everything in this video, and of course don't forget to like this video. Also subscribe to the channel for more updates about the cryptocurrency market. So right now guys, this is the daily chart, and I want to show you this. I want to show you this potential pennant that is actually forming on Bitcoin. So what we need to be very careful about at the moment would be the fact that right now we have a nice support, like a nice bounce to the upside for BTC. And looking at this pennant, so what we could be seeing is the resolution of the pennant is going to be roughly around the 12th or the 13th of April. So that's looking at the charts is a less likely scenario, but you have to take this into consideration because, of course, if it's going to play out, the way I actually calculated this pennant over here will be to calculate to go from here to here. And then I'm going to translate this pennant around here. So if this is going to play out, guys, what I can be expecting will be that around the halving, so on the 20th, from the 20th to the 25th of April, if this pennant is going to play out like this, what we could be seeing would be a pump up to $84,000 around the halving in anticipation, because people are going to get very hyped up, and 84,000 that could be really on the cards. So that's going to be the bullish scenario if we're going to continue, because I really believe that April and May are going to be very explosive for Bitcoin. Now, let's talk about also the bearish scenario, because it's not only about the bullish, because right now Bitcoin doesn't look very good in my opinion, and I'm not going to say it's a certainty, but it's a possibility we could actually go a little bit lower than what we are right now. So the important levels that you have to have a look right now will be, number one, $60,000. That could be the first level. Number two is going to be down to here, roughly 54, 55,000. And then you're going to have a huge support level at around $45,000, $45,000. Now, the next thing that you got to have a look is always our diagonal levels of support and resistance. So we have first level over here, then we have the next level, it's from here to here, so we draw this way, and then the next level is going to be down to here, like that. So those are our levels of support and resistance, like that. So the question is, which one do you think is the most likely scenario at the moment for Bitcoin to occur? Well, in my opinion, I think that the most likely scenario right now would be around the 60,000. Okay, 60,000, because the bullish structures at the moment is still very intact, and what we could be seeing could be maybe a consolidation and then a pump to the upside, so something like that. So we're gonna see maybe down to here, and then finally a big pump like that. Or if you're gonna break that level, we could go even more down. Let's say I'm gonna take my brush, maybe do this way, then up this way, then maybe break this level, go down, and then maybe something like this by the 1st of June. That could be a possibility. But again, what is very important to have a look at this right now will be the scenario to be open to the possibility that this could happen. And is this gonna make me bearish, guys? Well, look at the structure. Look at the structure of the market, and tell me if you're bearish from here. I mean, from a macro point of view, guys, we are into a clear uptrend. I mean, at the moment, something which I don't want to see right now, which could tell me that we're going to see further continuation to the downside, would be this engulfing candle over here. Can we see we broke the structure? So unless Bitcoin is going to reclaim this diagonal level of support soon enough, then if by next week is going to be here, then the week after I'm expecting more continuation to the downside and maybe reaching $60,000. But again, it looks still very strong to the upside. So we could see something like that. It could be this way and then something like that. It could be this. So the thing is, what we need to do at the moment, right? This is not financial advice, but what I'm going to do would be to really have some dry powder waiting for me if we're going to go down, let's say, here, 58,000, 55,000, and then just buy at level. So we're gonna go, I'm gonna buy 60,000, I'm gonna buy maybe 58, 55. In our VIP group, I highlighted when I'm gonna buy. So what's gonna happen if I do that? Even if I'm gonna go down to 50,000, then I buy, say, 60, 58, 50, then my average buy is gonna be maybe, say, 53, 54, and then once Bitcoin is gonna resume again its uptrend, then of course I'm gonna be positive straight away. So that's usually the best rule that you can utilize whenever you are trading crypto. So the next one, guys, I want to show you today, it's Galagames. Galagames, also interesting situation. One of my members had nailed this entry over here, calling, and then what happened over here? It just went down. We had a wick to the downside, touches level here at 0.05, and now is already up roughly 7-8% from the bottom. So what's going to be happening with Galagames? We are going to see a potential pullback to this area over here, and then maybe further continuation if Bitcoin is going to go to the downside to $60,000. That could be a possibility. Guys, Solana, I placed this trade yesterday, bought 180, roughly like a 6% trade, and at the moment into like a critical zone because it's retouching. So we lost this level of support over here. As you can see, we went down and then it tried to climb back up again, went up to 191, and then got, at the moment there is a rejection in play. So if of course Bitcoin is going to continue to go down, then we could see Solana of course to be rejected and then go back to maybe 167 to 165. So this area is very important for Solana, and if we break the level, guys, maybe 140 is going to be our next support. So I don't think that is going to be happening. I just think maybe we're going to see going down here and then continuation to the upside. But again, we need to observe what happens here, because maybe we're going to see this. That could be a possibility, right? So but you have to be open to every possible scenario and also have some dry powder to buy the dips. So that could be a potential scenario like to go down as 140 for Solana USDT. Again, I don't think it's going to be happening, but it's always important to open yourself to this kind of possibilities. Guys, last one I want to show you today is also Phantom from one of my members as well. He came out with Phantom telling me that it looked very good, and I really agree with him. Like Phantom looks great at the moment. So what I can be expecting right now would be a recoil back up to maybe 0.9798 if Bitcoin goes up to 68,000, and then after that we have to decide if he's going to do continue to go to the upside like that, or here it's going to have a rejection and then down to this level over here. But again, we have this beautiful diagonal trend line which is still holding, and I guess we just have to see if it's going to keep going up this way. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful. So again, if you're going to print over here a weekly candle, I can expect more continuation to the downside, and maybe Bitcoin going down and reaching a level of in between $58,000 to $60,000 before the halving. But then I would say during or after the halving, in between April and May, I'm really expecting Bitcoin to go to higher levels. It looks like it's more like a retest of this all-time high at the moment, and maybe it might go down this way here and then boom, go this way. But again, be always open to possibilities that we're going to see more pullback around this area over here or even this area over here. And even if it's going to go down to that level, it's going to be extremely bullish in any case, because what we could be forming, it's a shape called cup and handle pattern. You're going to see this, you're going to see this, And then once this is gonna break, guys, it's gonna go to over 100,000. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful. If you have a question, leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I'm gonna see you in the next video for more updates about this current Bitcoin crash.